Good morning. This is Radio Douglas.
Good morning. Your announcers for today are Dr. Whitbeck and Mrs. Lareniga. Today is Friday, April 24th. I liked that song choice this morning, sir.
Oh, thank you.
The official Douglas time is 8:30. Good morning, everybody.
And we wish a hearty happy birthday to Paige Harding, Elise Penny, and Connor Potnick. Happy birthday, guys. You share a birthday with Barbara Streisand, Kelly Clarkson, and Lydia Ko. You might ask, who is Lydia Ko? Lydia Ko is the youngest person ever to win a professional golf tour event and the youngest person ever to win an LPGA tour event. She is 22 years old today. So
they might also wonder who Barbara Streisand is.
Oh.
I'm curious. She's a singer and also an actress.
Yeah. And I don't know who Kelly Clarkson is.
She won American Idol, maybe?
Yeah, I think she was the first winner. She's a singer.
Yeah.
And speaking of Kelly Clarkson, it is now time for our Creative Kids segment, Friday, April 24th.
Nice segue.
You like that?
I did, yeah.
All right, everybody get ready. Get yourself comfortable. If you have hats, take them off because it's time for the Star Spangled Banner.
Who's saying it?
AJ. Thank you for playing, AJ. That was fantastic. He sent me an email much earlier in our quarantine and said, "Can you get me my clarinet?" And then he sent me this video yesterday. So thank you very much. I'm glad I got you your clarinet.
There's my dog. She wants to say hello. That was amazing how you hit every single note like that. It's not easy to do that in that high octave. That was fabulous. Thank you for sharing that. Hope everybody else enjoyed that too. This is Stella. I'm sorry for her. She has no manners.
It's good to have a special guest star.
Yeah, it is. Stick around.
Mrs. Ritter's hair had Mrs. Ritter's hair. Oh, yes. Yes, if you know Mrs. Ritter, you know she has hair. They had wacky hair day, and Belle chose to make a bird's nest for her hair. Isn't that fantastic?
That is incredible because it looks like there's a bird roosting on top.
There is.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see that the first time. That's fabulous.
Yeah. So there she is on her morning meeting and with her bird.
That's really sweet. I wonder what she'll do next time.
I'm so glad that she shared that with us. Thank you. Yeah. The bar has been raised, right?
You bet. And I know Mrs. Ritter always participates. I wonder if she would share a picture of what she did yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do.
Fans might like to see that.
Abby made some sugar cookies from scratch. And then, as we love, she did her dishes. So good job, Abby, making the sugar cookies. They look delicious.
They sure do.
There's a whole heck of a lot of baking going on. I late last night I added a new pretend cooking show to our YouTube channel. So
What exactly is a pretend cooking show?
a pretend cooking show is like a pretend TV morning show.
I got it. I got it. That's all you had to say. This isn't pretend. This is real. We're on every day.
Yes, we are. And
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not pretend
Yeah,
cooking
sorry.
on the show. It's just I'm pretending that I have my own cooking show.
Got it. There's so much baking going on that it's sometimes hard to find flour. So I think that's something that in 20 years people are going to talk about. During the quarantine,
It was. It was hard.
flour was hard to find, and so was toilet paper. And
It was hard to find flour, and it was hard to find yeast. You can't get yeast.
yep, bread
And
makers everywhere are in trouble.
yeah, so we have a segment that we're working on right now where Hunter and I have harvested yeast from wild yeast from the peels of apples and grapes, and we're trying to make bread with it.
Will you make an episode of your fake show with that?
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
Great.
we're videotaping the whole thing. So stay tuned.
People will learn from that.
All right, so here's a little bit of science, and it is very exciting. Stay tuned till the end.
Hello, my name is Shri. I go to the CT Douglas School, and today we will be doing lemon in the jar. What we need is a lemon or a lime, a cardboard tube, a flat piece of cardboard, and a jar which can see through with 3/4 of water in it. First, our hypothesis is that the force will bring the lemon down, or will it fly off somewhere else?
I'm voting for fly off somewhere else.
You can't pull. You should pull the cardboard not so fast, but fast. Like not too fast, but fast. Like.
Sure.
Oh.
And our
So close.
hypothesis is maybe correct because when we tried, it did fall down. But if we do it super fast,
Ah,
like that,
he's trying something over and over and over again. We call that
the
persistence.
step is to align the cardboard on top, the tube. So then just put that there under
Ah,
and take that and pull it. Oh, that was so close.
That is so hard. But, right, so he has perseverance. So,
he's got a lemon this time.
yeah, we've switched to a lemon.
I heard the word fraction and I heard the word
This
hypothesis.
side works.
This is great.
Align that. That goes right there.
Oh, with different materials.
That goes right there. Last time I did that, let's see if this works. Then you should pull it at a certain amount of speed. Oh,
Ah,
so close.
This seems impossible, doesn't
Yes,
it?
this side I think
Well,
is better.
yeah, it does, but design engineering, right? Like you got to keep doing it.
It's a very good trick.
I mean,
If you get it in the middle, it'll go to that side. So you at least put it like right over there.
I wonder how many tries he does in all until he gets it. Like there's so much here.
This is 7 days later.
No,
He's just-
sir.
he has not
No.
eaten, not slept. He just keeps. Yay!
Hey, how can you eat? Oh, that's great.
I love it.
Great example of science and math and perseverance and
Yeah.
Let's try
Whoops.
this.
For those of you that were staying up all night trying to figure out who the mystery reader was on Thursday, it was Mrs. Crooks.
yay. Yes, because we hear her voice every day saying goodbye. It's the goodbye.
Right? You should know it immediately. If she had said, "It is now time for all Douglas students to be quiet," you would have known immediately.
walkers and those going to work and play.
We'll get her saying that, and at the end of your day you can log on to YouTube and just get Mrs. Crooks.
I think that would be nice. That'd be like coming home.
I did not get the mystery reader submission for today, so we will continue that on Monday.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Yep, that's okay. But today in history, in 1184 BC, on April 24th, the Greeks entered Troy using the Trojan horse. Yeah, fascinating. I didn't know it was April 24th.
That is a very, very cool story in history. And I did a little Googling after I saw this slide, and you can learn a lot about what happened. And our trivia question for today is related.
How exciting is that? What was the answer to yesterday's trivia question?
Maybe the slides are out of order.
Oh, okay. So here's the first trivia question.
I was so excited.
Yeah.
How many warriors hid inside the Trojan horse?
Wow.
I did find 2 different numbers, so I'll accept either one.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go back. Let's look. It looks like there's a lot in that picture.
That looks like a real horse.
It does look like a real horse. That looks much more like a statue.
Right. That's what I had in mind of what it was. But all right, from yesterday's question about the lovely District of Columbia, it was modeled after the city of Paris. And the designer's name was Pierre Charles L'Enfant. And there is a metro stop named after him called L'Enfant Plaza in the heart of DC if you ever go visit.
Huh, I didn't know that.
If you look at the map grid of Paris and you compare it to the map grid of DC, the way that the roads run and the circles are pretty similar.
Fascinating. Thank you for that fun trivia fact.
I'm hearing something. Are you hearing something?
I think we have a special guest.
I think that we do. We have somebody here from, where are you from? Hello, special guest.
It must be far away.
Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't figure out the video push. I am from lovely Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which if you've been lucky enough to do, the drive is 12 hours through nothing but flat land and cows.
I like driving through a cow.
It is always good, clean fun. But hey, good morning, Douglas School. My name is Doug Heinrich, and as I mentioned, I'm here from Pittsburgh, and I'm going to be providing you today's weather report from lovely Pittsburgh, which isn't quite so lovely. It's 65 degrees today and raining. And if you'd like to know what is going to happen here for the next 7 days, it's going to repeat itself day after day after day, gray and rain. Welcome to Pittsburgh. Thank you very much. That is your weather report for this wonderful Friday.
Thank you for joining us, sir. Lovely to see you.
Lovely
Thank
to
you.
be here.
Thank you, Doug, and the weather from Pittsburgh. And now for something entirely thought-provoking. If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours, and that is the classy Dolly Parton. And with that, we would like to thank Doug from Pittsburgh and all of our creative kids. Have a functional... I'll try that again. Have a functional... Fiziparis Friday. That's a hard word.
Tomorrow it's going to be 65 and sunny in our neck of the woods.
Have a good weekend.